You said a few weeks ago, you mentioned that you'd like to see your guys do a better job coming out of the face-offs. How recently have you seen them coming out of the face-offs, and are they doing it to your liking?
Well, we were 39% on face-offs tonight, so we clearly, it's an area that we have to improve on. We'll continue to work on, and it's a pivotal area of the game because if you're in your own zone and you're losing face-offs, you're giving up opportunity and you're spending time in your own zone. So we have to be better off face-offs.
What was your assessment of the penalty kill tonight relative to the quality of the opponent and the amount of shots that Joey faced there?
Well, it's funny how it works, right? They had probably about 3 or 4 really good chances to score, and they didn't. And for a number of games, teams haven't had very good chance to score at all, and it goes in the net. So it ebbs and flows a little bit. I thought we did a pretty good job, in certain areas, but they did hit a couple of seams on us. We were fortunate, and our goaltender played well.
Lane, is it fair to say that your team didn't have a shoot-first mentality tonight? And if that is fair, what do you chalk that up to?
It's fair to say it. I think we passed up too many shots. When we did have good opportunities, we missed the net as well. We had a 2-on-1. Winterton missed the net. Chandler had a good chance right in front in the slot in the second period. So, but at the same time, they defend well. They're in lanes. So, it's easy to say shoot the puck, but if people are in the lanes, it's a little bit harder to do, and it's not going to get through. But at the same time, I thought we passed up shots, and we had opportunities to shoot pucks from, even bad angles and create a second opportunity, and we didn't. So it's fair to say it, and we have to do it better.
How would you assess Capo Capo's first game back?
Yeah, I thought he played well. I thought, he big body, big strong body. You could see what he is going to add to our team down low in the offensive zone. So I thought he was, it's tough. He hasn't played a game for, really for a while, obviously, or a game of any meaning since last April kind of thing. So I thought he played well for not being and having been off this long.
Lane, what are the takeaways, positive takeaways from tonight?
Well, I think we've got some things and some things we got to work on, obviously. But if you look at it from a positive standpoint, we that's 6 overtime games this year that we've played in. We're understanding and getting a real good experience in what it means to play in situations and games that you never know what 2 or 3 seconds is going to win or lose you the hockey game, right? So that experience for our hockey team is going to be valuable. That's a positive. I thought our guys battled. We want them to shoot more, we thought we could do a better job of that, but certainly I thought there was a lot of battle to our game. I give our guys credit for that for sure. It wasn't an easy game by either team, and they moved the puck around pretty good on that team, but I thought we battled hard.
Coach, are you comfortable with the amount of time that the team is spending in its own zone right now, or would you rather see it generating more on the offensive end of the ice? I know shoot-first mentality is one thing, but getting into those positions too, right, where you're controlling the puck more.
Well, I think the answer is obvious. We don't want to spend this much time in our zone. We're battling when we do, but again, the first period was a classic example of what I've been talking about all year long. We're misfiring on passes. We're not at times. I'm not saying all the time. Our guys are working and they're doing. They're giving it everything they have from that standpoint. But we've got to find a way out of our zone better and have more composure and have more poise. It's the bottom line. We turn the puck over and we spend another 30, 40 seconds in our zone. So we wonder why. That's why.
Lane, you mentioned the overtimes. You've played a few of them, as you mentioned. What have you generally thought about your play in overtimes and then specifically with the one tonight?
Well, generally, I think our overtime play has been really good. We've controlled the puck. We controlled the puck, for pretty much the whole overtime in a couple of games that we've played. I didn't like the goal tonight. I thought we were loose on the play. I thought we had bad read on coverage. So that was a bit of an anomaly for me. But we'll have to look at that and correct that. But I think our overtime play has been pretty good if you really look at it as a whole. And we had an opportunity to end the game with Beniers, yeah.